right? I got a message on the 5th. There was an argument on the live that day, which is how it got to my live. You get what I'm saying? You following me? So that's so I guess the live with Barb happened on the 4th. Okay. The message I got was on the 5th. And see, now my filter going over there now. On the 5th. I don't think I covered it until I was having a live, I think it was Gen X. About Gen X. I think Gen X was going at it with Barb because Barb was saying she was lying about being sick. So if you see that picture of my live, that was Gen X on my live.
But see, I think you missing what we saying. Like you get it right, but I'm saying how Mama C just came up here and derailed it because again, Bob's daughter stuff came out. All of it came out together. But when Mama C in good old times, it was about Keys, the stuff with Keys, how he was being disrespectful to Mad Day and all that. The Miss Nitra and the Rose stuff came afterwards. I was speaking to Mama C because Mama C was co-signing with Keys saying that man was a predator because initially when it came out, it was because Bob's daughter.
Okay, that's what I'm saying. I never heard Nitra name. Okay, what I did hear is her go. I gave you days. Gen X was still live because she's in my panel. Do you see the backdrop? She was in my panel. Do you want to see the screenshot where?
We know that.
I know, but she keeps saying Gen X had already passed, and I'm trying to tell her she was in my live. That's Gen X in the panel. She's in my panel. But that's an old live. So no, she wasn't in my panel. You're right. She might have already passed. Because that's an old live. Because my hair was red on the July.
Exactly.
See, that's why I'm saying all this is coming together. So Gen X wasn't in my panel. They just sent me the screenshot. This is how my hair was. See, I gotta learn by my hair, y'all. I learned by my hair.
Exactly, T. That's what I'm telling you. Yeah.
Okay. See, I gotta put it together. I mean, y'all telling me, but I'm processing it, right? Because if I'm looking at receipts, right, I have to process this. Okay.
Right, and that's why I was asking you in the comment section, T. When it was the story first initially dropped, what was it initially said that why it came out? That's what I was trying to ask you in the comments.
That's what I was explaining. So, okay, the screenshot with Gen X in the live, I guess, was because of the comment about Barb, which is that live.
I'm talking about the Bob daughter stuff.
Right.
I'm talking about
I know I gotta go back though, because remember, Susu said that was my live, and they said record now. Right? Look at this. Because I'm going back. I'm processing now because, again, that couldn't have been my live. Because this is a screenshot, so they couldn't have been recording my live because my hair wasn't like this. Which goes back to that picture of what were they talking about record now.
Right. So Frankie shared Bob and them live, Peach and them live. That's what Frankie shared. There was supposed to be the live of Bob's daughter, right?
Right, because we just said that this was
right.
We just said that this was my live that they was recording. This couldn't have been my live that they was recording because my hair. I'm going by my hair. My hair wasn't like this, so this was just a screenshot of my live.
Exactly.
This is a screenshot of an old live.
So that's a good. Mm-hmm. So now they at first initially your live. It was said that Frankie was the one who shared the live of Bob's daughter.
Here we go right here. Yeah. It says so there was supposed now, to be that bottom thing. And there's Frankie name. What was that they recorded? There's no dates in this, so okay. So let me tell you, these screenshots are old. Just so y'all know, the screenshots are old. Okay. They were before my live. So though my live was being held on July 5th, July 6th, these screenshots are prior to these days. Okay? Prior to these days. This was my backdrop that they were screenshotting, okay? Just so y'all know. So these weren't taken on July 5th, 6th. So I don't know if this is the record now, if this is she's talking about. I would have to have good old time give me the date this message right here was sent. You get what I'm saying? That's how we will find out if this what Frankie sent here is Barb's live. We need to know the date this message was sent. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah. So I'm asking you, what was the initial thing that they said was the reason that they was bringing attention to that Pacific Live? That's what I'm asking you.
That's what I'm saying. So you know how Mad Day is. Mad Day.
What did Bob's daughter do that made everybody be in such an outrage? Is what I'm asking you.
They were talking about parenting because they had an exchange. So it was like somebody talking about talking about me, my parenting and they parenting skills. Look at what they got their daughter doing. She was dancing.
Thank you.
Right?
Thank you.
Why you saying thank you?
Okay. Dancing because today something else was said. Right. No. But because today Barb was in Key's panel, Brittany and Keys also came into the panel, and it was said that, and we all know it was initially about Barb's daughter dancing because Barb even was saying it, but today, and Barb said that they was right, it was about the things that Barb's daughter said to Trina. So that's what I'm saying. Today a whole different narrative came out. Again, they said it was about what Barb's daughter said to Trina. She's supposed to call Trina a roach.
Yep, she did.
And called her homeless or something.
She said she didn't say the B word. Or something. B. I think B. She didn't say B or leave my mama alone.
That was said today.
Okay.
Right, so Keys was being called a predator.
Okay, I don't.
Now I don't know nothing about the words the little girl said, but I do know this was about the little girl dancing at their party, and they was trying to figure out why they was snapping shots of the baby dancing and all the things. Now this is what I know. Now I'm not even supposed to be in here, but y'all spinning the wrong narrative. This was supposed to be
I'm not spinning a goddamn thing.
Not you, T, but listen, this is a whole can of worms. Open up again. It was about the dancing and how she was dancing in Barb's.
It was about how she was dancing too. That was communicated how she was dancing.
And then it became a thing with that because they were sharing the videos and the pictures in the chat. And then it was about Mad Day being mad because that's how she became Mad Day, because her and Keys kept being disrespectful to her.
And she said she was gonna put it all on the floor.
And she was tired. Yep, and she was tired of that shit. And then it became Mama C after all of that, because remember Mama C and Brittany was hanging out, supposed to be
right,
working
and that's when I came around. So I didn't get involved until they all got into it. This is why I'm saying I can't tell y'all all the other
Mama C thing came with the Brittany Morgan girl until that live. And her. Yeah, the Mama C shit came with the Brittany Morgan girl and her hanging out and working out and all the shit
that day.
Because they felt that Mama C wasn't being genuine in all the things, and then Brittany, I don't know, it was a whole lot of her.
But Mama C just said, that's what I'm saying. We got back end front end, right? We don't know what happened on the back end. Mama C just came up and said the reason why it came to the front end with the argument is because Mad Day sent her all the receipts of people talking about her and looking up her and her husband. And that's how
so then Miss Nitra got into it. Front. So Miss Nitra got into it when all the shit with Bella and all the things.
Right, and that's when it came to me.
Yeah, with the mod shit in the pink robe and her starting the court and all the things. Now I'm about to keep being nosy. Now I'm getting down, but y'all was confusing the hell out the people. All right, bye.
And that's what I'm trying to say. So we were trying to figure out, like, okay, how did it get with them, with this situation? Mad Day started leaking receipts. She started leaking the group chat receipts, which is not uncommon because that's what people doing. They release receipts, the group chats. We sit here, we do stuff, we talk about people. Well, I don't do no group chats. I ain't got no group chats. Mad Day got mad. I don't know what happened. When they got into it, she was mad at Keys. Okay, she was mad at Keys. So she started releasing the receipts. She started sending out receipts to people that was involved, kind of like what just happened not too long ago with the receipts of people getting talked about, being posted on it. Y'all know this is what happens when people get mad. They start saying, Oh, let me show you such and such was talking about you. Such and such was talking about you. Such and such was talking about you. So she did what people do on Mad Day. She exposed the group chat, which is not out of the norm on this app, which is why it wasn't out of the norm. Okay, I'm mad. Now I'm finna leak what actually went down in the fucking group chat. And that's how it came to the front. Whatever happened, whatever they got into it about, she started sending out receipts of who was being talked about in the group chat.
And I'm looking for the live though. See, that's what I was trying to say to you. We know initially what the story said, just like Friends. That's 100% correct. Today in Kiana's panel, Barb got up there with Brittany and Keys, and they all confirmed, because again, initially it was about Barb's daughter dancing. Today it was said that it was about the things that Bob's daughter said to Trina.
No, I remember. I think it was all of it. It was not just. I'm telling you right now, when it all came out, when we talked about it, when we covered it, they were talking about all of it. Because the dancing, I don't care what they said today. That's why I'm saying y'all get fresh ears and y'all forget what was said back then.
No, we saying what Barb said though, too.
Right. Okay, I can say, but Barb wasn't the one that was in the group chat. You get what I'm saying? When it got leaked, when it came to the forefront, it was outrage about the girl dancing because they were saying she was being sexualized. Right. Asia Baby posted a video of her dancing.
Stop right there, T. That's all I wanted to talk about. Keys was painted out to be a predator. None of them came back to clear it up. That was my whole point of this all. Because again, they said that the child was being sexualized. It did end up getting
cleared up though on my live, because Keys then eventually came on my live later. He came here. And then it was cleared up that he had nothing to do with that. He never recorded any video, but the people were not trying to hear him because, as you know, when people are popular,
exactly.
So that's what I'm trying to say. So what's happening now is it switched, right? Because people are
saying Bob confirmed it though.
I know, but I need you to hear this. They wasn't trying to hear none of that shit back then. Barb either, right? They were after Keys. Everybody was on Keys' ass. Nobody cared what actually was said and what actually was done. They were on him. Today, because we're on a new, fresher eyes and we want to find out who Oppy is now, oh my God, they were on Keys and Keys was innocent. He was innocent back then. The story has never changed, right? But now, people are now they're saying, oh, Mad Day lied. That was all cleared up, but nobody was trying to give a fuck. Not Barb or nobody else. Barb wasn't trying to hear that shit. Nobody was trying to hear that shit. Not even Barb. So if Barb's seeing it with a new set of eyes today, it ain't nothing changed. Nothing's changed.
Exactly. That was my point. You're right. You saying what I was just saying. You're right. It was an outrage. And then today Barb came back and like we said, all this was still the same back then that come today. But it was an outrage about it. And I was just saying it to Mama C, how she just came up here and derailed it because again, she know that was after this shit. Because she co-signed a lot.
It wasn't after it came to the forefront though. That's what I think when it was big, when it was kept being dragged. It wasn't. Mama C is right. Like on her side. I think we got to remember everybody's perspective and everybody's experience. I don't think that Mama C is wrong. Mama C is saying how it got to the front for her. It got to the front for her because she was sent messages on the back end. See, what we see on the front end is all blurred together. Right? But this is her experience. I was sent this, and this. Then y'all want to say she didn't have to mention. She's mentioning her experience. What would be the purpose of her leaving out details in her experience because we are somebody our favorite? Like this is why I say I don't like doing this shit no more. Because y'all don't care about the fucking facts. I don't know what happened. Right? But y'all saying she didn't have to mention this, she didn't have to mention. She's mentioning it in the way it happened with her. She's mentioning it in the way it happened with her and how it got to the front. Why are we missing that? All she said is how it happened. I got receipts from Mad Day. I didn't know what was going on. Mad Day sent me motherfuckers talking about me, my husband, doop. And that's how we got here. Okay. How do you know it didn't come to the front? Were you there? I wasn't in the live when they was arguing. This is my first time hearing it. I wasn't in that live. This is what happened when y'all poke, right? Now people start saying stuff that they didn't say before. When y'all keep poking and saying, Mama C did this, Mama C did that. Now Mama C coming to the front like, nah, this is what the fuck really happened. Now I'm finna tell everything. Y'all poke, and then y'all, the bear growls. Then y'all like, well, you should, shh, bear, shh. Quit poking. You poke. Then the person come up and be like, well, no, now you want to keep saying my name? This what happened. I'm finna tell everything that happened. Then y'all like, well, shh, be quiet. Don't tell. The fuck? It ain't about not believing shit she say. If she got the receipts, what the fuck we gonna do? Say she lying? Let me see. Did she send me the receipts yet? She did.
Ideas we were sharing because of the bullying that I was going through.
I don't know what this is.
Shirts we were going to get made.
So it did come out with Nitra because Nitra was clearing her name right here. Nitra's clearing her name right here from what came on the front end. See that? This video is Nitra clearing her name about what was in those messages. She's clearing her name right here. So if y'all saying that Nitra's name was never involved, mind y'all, I don't remember all this. I wasn't involved. So Nitra is clearing her name right. This is after the argument. I get that it's after, y'all. But y'all are missing. Y'all saying Mama C didn't have to bring it up. Obviously, she brought it up then. Because Nitra's clearing her name right here. Are we not? No, I don't think Nitra got anything to do with it either. She's just saying why it came to the forefront for her. Period. It's her experience. Y'all said she knew what she was doing. She's giving her fucking experience of what happened. When it happened to us, we expect people to remember. They don't remember. I don't remember it happening. It's new to me. It's old to them. Y'all gonna say she knew what she was doing? Yes, she's telling her experience. Obviously, it came to the forefront already because this is a clip of Nitra clearing why the group chat had what it had in it. So that means it did come out. So Nitra's clearing up her name. She's like, no, that ain't how that shit happened. It was sent to Mama C one way. Miss Nitra was like, no, that's not what happened. This is why my name was in these messages. Like, y'all have to realize a puzzle, there comes with many pieces. When you put all the pieces together, it makes sense. But otherwise, everything is scattered. That means it's pieces over here, this happened. Pieces over here, this happened, right? You put all the pieces together, it shows the whole storyline. The problem is y'all trying to invalidate people's storyline because y'all don't want stuff brought up. But without everything coming out, this is why the shit shouldn't come back up. Because without everything coming out, you can't see the whole puzzle. So shit has to be brought back up again so the puzzle can make sense. That's just how